way I figure is that you've only got so much luck, and it doesn't matter when it happens. And if you have it when you're very young, you enjoy it more. And I was incredibly lucky.
If one applies the word luck to the career of Orson Welles, then lightning struck at the age of 25 when he made his first film, Citizen Kane. It reinvented the form of movie storytelling, of lighting and camera work. Welles had come to the movies from earlier successes in theater and in radio. His 1938 broadcast of The War of the Worlds, about a Martian invasion of America, scared millions of listeners into panic.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's indescribable. I can hardly force myself to keep looking at it.
Welles did one of his best acting performances the next morning, trying to explain.
We are deeply shocked and deeply regretful about the results of last night's broadcast.
But Orson Welles will be best remembered for what he did with a movie camera. The finale of the film, The Lady from Shanghai, is a classic example of the man's cinematic genius. He loved Hollywood, although the town often treated him with the hands-off respect given to an eccentric uncle. The one unanimous and visible tip of the hat was this recognition by the American Film Institute in 1979. Welles started many film projects. They often were never completed, but he never stopped trying.
If I didn't have to go on trying to make movies, and I don't know why I have to, but I do. If I didn't, I would indulge myself in bitterness. I'd have some fun about that. But since this is the best place to work, I can't afford to be bitter. Just something I can't let myself be.
But the projects are so hard to bring about.
Yes, and they come so close. I've had, you know, that's again luck, you see. I've had, in the last just few years, I've had absolute disasters of things being right on the moment of being shot and then not happening. Yeah. And that's bad luck. And then you have good luck, you have good luck. And a couple of the things that have fallen through, I think now would have been very bad luck if I'd done them. I'm glad I didn't do The Cradle.
The Cradle Will Rock would have starred Amy Irving. The attempt did provide a meeting between Welles and Steven Spielberg.
I mean, you know, you meet a legend like Orson Welles, and the first thing a filmmaker wants to find out is it's like a magician trying to find out the master magician's tricks. And he was very, very lucid about some of his technique and his tricks, so to speak. I discovered that none of them were tricks. They were long, thought-out designs, plans for a new kind of storytelling for the cinema. And I found Welles to be very human. So often you'll meet somebody and they're less than you expected, but by the same token, there was a grandiose Machiavellian quality about Orson Welles that kept me at a proper distance between instructor and student. I don't think I ever felt, and I don't think anybody who ever met Orson Welles with as much respect as we all have for him ever felt any more than a student.
Another link between the two men is that Spielberg recently at auction bought the Rosebud sled from Citizen Kane for $50,000.
But I said, we burnt the sleds.
That $45,000?
He didn't care.
It's all there. I'm very flattered, pleased by that. The way I figure is that you've only got so much luck. And if you have it when you're very young, you enjoy it more. And I was incredibly lucky.
For today, Jim Brown, NBC News, Hollywood.